Hello again, this is Dave with the Platinum Chefs. Today we are going to be cooking oatmeal. Now there's several different types of oatmeal. You can get the rolled oats, you can get the cracked oats, you can get the still cut oats, but what I'm going to be doing is the whole oat groats. Now the reason I'm doing that is because when you buy the rolled oats in stores, you have oxidation taking place, and so a lot of the nutrients that have been in the oats have now been destroyed because of light and air. Just before I put the oats into boiling water, I'm actually going to put them in a mixer. A Vitamix is what I'm using. I'm going to actually still cut the oats and then put them into the water to retain a lot of the nutrition that the oats have. What I'll be doing first is I'm going to be using the 1.8 quart like we did on the rice, and I've got 3/4 of a cup of oats here, and I'm going to use 2 cups of water. Let's go ahead and get the water going, and this is alkalized water level 3. Now I want 2 cups. Okay, we're there, 2 cups. Go ahead and put this on the induction range, and I'm going to turn it on. And if you're doing it on your regular stove, electric stove, gas stove, bring it up to medium heat and get the water to boil at that point. So there we go. Water is on the boil. So I'm going to set the lid on there. We will come back when the water is boiling. The water has just started to boil, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole oat groats and I'm going to put them in the blender like this. And the reason we do it this way, this is the way Lucinda and I like it, because we're retaining a lot more nutrition than purchasing the cracked oats or still cut oats at the store, or even the rolled oats, because once that outer coating is broken on a seed, you get a lot of oxidation and lose a lot of nutrition. So this is how we like to keep it. This might be a little noisy, but I'm just going to break up the oats, still cut them. Okay, now that they're still cut, I'll go ahead and put them in the water. You only want to put a little bit in at first. I'm going to pour it back into here. You only want to put a little bit in. If you were to dump all this into the boiling water, you would have a lot of surface tension on the water, and you're going to create a volcano effect. It'll just come pouring out. So you want to take a little bit of the oats, drop it in, because then the surface tension will be released from the boiling. And so now that that's done, let me grab a spoon here, or a whisk, and I'm just going to add this in, just like that. Put the lid on, and then lower your temperature to 1 or 2, depending on how hot your stove is. I'm going to go 2 on the induction range, and then I'm going to set the timer for 11 minutes. And then the oats are going to be done. Okay, the timer's gone off. The induction range has shut off. And so let's go ahead and take a look at it. There is your oatmeal. That is your still cut oats. And of course we cut them just before we put them in the water to maintain all the vitamins and nutrition. So that is 3/4 cups of still cut oats, 2 cups water, cooked at 11 minutes. After the water came to a boil, we put the oats in, put the lid on, and we cooked it, like I said, for 11 minutes. And that's how easy it is to cook oats in Platinum. The oats have been cooked. They've been sitting here. So let's go ahead and take the lid off. Now see how good those oats are. And this is still cut oats. The good thing about this is if you were getting ready for the morning and you had this cooking and it finished cooking, the stove turned off if you had an induction range, or if you came back out, turned it off, and you came back a half hour later to eat, with Platinum, it's going to be still warm, because remember, the base is about an inch thick and it holds that heat and slowly releases it into the food. So oatmeal, half hour, 45 minutes later, is still going to be warm. The taste of the oatmeal and platinum is fabulous because you've still cut the oats before you put them into the water, and so the flavor is just going to be a whole lot more than what you would get if you got the rolled oats or still cut oats from the store. If you have any questions on how to make the oats, give us a call at 801-679-4227 or go to our website at platinumathome.com. Hey, this is Chef Dave. Bon appetit. We'll see you next time.